take it away.
Still can't hear myself. Oh, no, now I can. I can hear myself now. But yeah, it's the 29th of May. It's 7:54. We're a little bit behind schedule, so I'm going to kick this off as quickly as I can. This is Monsters Inc. Scream Team. This came out on PC, PS1, and PS2. But for PS2, confusingly, it came out as Monsters Inc. Scare Island, because why would they keep the same name? But yeah, I'm going to go back to the main menu, and time will start as I pick the character in the new game menu, so I will do a countdown for that. And then we'll get into the tutorial. Okay, so we're going to skip the cutscene, because as much fun as it is, I don't think Skemmy's going to like me if I go behind schedule. Right, so we're going to pick Mike. For the majority of levels, we'll play Sully in one level. But yeah, we're going to start time in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we all know Roz, everyone's favourite character, so we're going to say welcome to the monster orientation. And this game actually is really cool. I'll play for 1 second.
Welcome to
They got the actual voice actors in this game. So in a PS1 game, they got the actual voice actors. But yeah, typical PS1 tutorial. We're going to learn how to walk, how to jump, and how to scare people. Which, as you can imagine, in this game is going to be quite prominent.
Now for the
So we're going to do a double jump. And now I'm going to try a little trick here. So it wants to just how to grab a ledge, but we can actually like do that. There we go. So we just completely skip the ledge grab. Although I probably spent more time saying it up than actually probably was worth it, but hey-ho.
Now for it.
Okay, so we're going to learn to attack. So we're going to break these crates, because what other way would you learn how to break stuff? Also, if you see me looking down at any point, I have my phone for notes because I have to remember some of the routes.
Fantastic.
I will also let you enjoy the music as well, because the music in this game is very good.
You're doing so.
Alright, so we're going to learn how to pick up calories. Oh, twice. That basically heals you. So you have 5 health like per life, and then those are life tokens. So now we're going to learn how to do the jump attack, which we'll use pretty much never. So we're going to just bounce along.
Amazing.
Okay, now we're going to get into the actual idea of the game. So this is Primordial Ooze. So this is how you power your scare meter, which you can see on the left-hand side. The color that it turns dictates what color thing you can scare. And they're called in this game, and I'm not joking, they're called nerds. It is an acronym. I don't know what the acronym actually stands for, but if you do know, feel free to donate and tell us. That's the cost of telling us you have to donate.
Great, you made it.
But yeah, the idea of the game is we're doing just any %, so we only need a bronze medal in every level. Orientation, it does teach you the whole idea. So, but when we get to the actual levels, I'll explain how the medals actually work, because the tutorial we're going to skip over. But yeah, so the colors you have is blue, green, yellow, orange, and red.
Great.
We're only going to need up till orange to get bronze medals. Silver medals you get by collecting tokens, and then the gold medal is by scaring all the red nerds. But the fun fact about it is that you can't actually get all the red nerds until you've got the silver medal. So like it just doesn't spawn. Like the last red nerd in the level only spawns when you've got all the tokens. But yeah. Basically, like in terms of plot as well, this is like Mike and Sully's training to become scarers at Monsters Incorporated. Hence why you can play as both of them. Because obviously at this point, Mike can still technically be a scarer. He's not actually like the backup yet. Oh, gonna get this one. I am trying to predict the button as well, because the idea is literally it's circle, triangle, or square, and then you use X to like do the finishing move kind of thing to like fully scare them.
Amazing.
But yeah, now we're gonna go get the silver medal for the orientation.
To get the silver.
And there is actually an optimal route to this. So we're gonna get this one, then we're gonna go over to the left-hand side. We're gonna jump over here, get this one, jump up here. Oh, missed it. That could have been smoother, but hey, it's fine. There are a few things I learned like yesterday. I literally watched I watched like a few people like up much higher in the leaderboard than I am, and yeah, I learned some reroutes. So I'm gonna try and pull them off. Some of them aren't easy, but yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot to point out the green ooze is worth like 1 on the meter, whereas red is worth 5. I'm gonna try and not hit this mailbox. I want to use it to try and do a multitasking. So this is the red nerd. Also, you might notice on the canister on the right, the higher color they are, the more inputs it takes to actually fill the meter, and it goes up by 1 each time. So you might have seen when we got the bronze and silver medal, there was like an animation that showed like Mike celebrating it. I'm going to try and skip that here by basically triggering the mailbox at the same time it would normally start. That will cancel the cutscene. It's not the easiest trick. You have to like time it right. But we're going to try it. I went with the circle. So we're going to scare this one, and then I'm going to roll to the left. I got it, nice. So now we can just leave. So we're going up the lift. He's going to give us a nice wave as well on the way up there. So we've passed the orientation, so now we're going to unlock the actual stages. This game is split into 3 areas. You have the urban area, the desert area, and the Arctic area. We're going to start in the urban area, and we're going to start in City Park. So, yeah, like I say, each level is split up into medals. Each level also has its own soundtrack, which is quite cool. And the idea of the route is basically to optimize picking up the right amount of ooze and scaring the nerds in the right order. So we're going to grab these. Then I'm going to hit this bin for 4 more.
Hey!
Get attacked by a toy. That's fine, though. I'll just take that. So we're going to grab these. We're going to double back, because there is a blue and a green nerd here. The blue's easy, because it only takes 1. There's the green. We're going to scare this. And then we're going to work our way around to the yellow one, who's on the left-hand side of the this like little house. One day I may actually, I do plan on learning 100% in this game, because there's some really cool like areas that you can't get to at the minute because you need to unlock stuff. But yeah, while I'm just scaring this yellow nerd around here, go ahead. Yeah, what we got?
Yeah, we just have a £25 donation here from Mike Wazowski saying, "I don't believe it. I'm in a speedrunning marathon."
Can you do the voice of Boo?
Of Boo. Yeah. Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, there we go. I love it. Yeah, thank you for that donation, Mike Wazowski. Good to have you here. And yeah, like, in terms of the run as well, like, we use Mike in every level apart from 1. And the only reason why we use Sully in the other one is because there's a really cool skip that I'll come to. I should have enough. Yep. You'll see there, like, literally I had the perfect amount of ooze to scare the orange nerd. I feel like I'm insulting people saying nerd all the time. Like, nerd!
You're not insulting anybody here, I don't think.
True. We all thrive on it. That's what we're here for, right? Okay, I've kind of triggered this guy, so I need to actually like take him out. Otherwise, he will attack me. So those things can attack you whilst you're scaring a nerd, and if they do that, it cancels the whole thing. So you don't want that. Okay, so I'm gonna get the bronze medal. I'm gonna spam triangle or Y on my Xbox controller to cancel. Because after each level, it will ask if you want to save the game. We don't want that. I'm also gonna skip over these because it does actually play actual footage from the film. And I'd rather not get a copyright strike on UKSG. Then we're also going to quit to Scare Island. You can also go back to the door in each level. But yeah, just quitting through the menu is so much faster. Right, so now we're going to go over to downtown. We're going downtown. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Alright, so this level is quite straightforward actually. There's not much to do in this one. Like there's literally there's 2 nerves on this area. Then there's 1 in the sewers, and then there's 2 in a like department store. So we're going to cut across. I'm going to grab these 2 pieces of ooze at the back. Or not, apparently. I'm going to roll into the sewers. We're going to do a lap of it to get all the ooze here. And then I'm going to try... I'm standing as close to the ladder as I can. I'm going to try a little multitask here as well, which I quite like. So we're going to jump here. And we got it. There we go. So the menu starts like there, so I can just spam now, and it's like a... It saves like a second, but it's very cool. I think Skemmy's loving me. Like every time I say I'm saving time.
But Dino, every second adds up.
It's very true. It does. Okay, so we're gonna scare the one on top of the shelves. I also didn't realize we'd hit 1,000. By the way, I genuinely didn't realize we'd hit 1,000 yet. That's quite cool. I like that. Keep it coming.
Booga 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 booga. Booga 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 booga.
Okay, and that's the last nerd for the bronze medal.
Not bad for a guy with 1 eye.
I agree, Mike. Not bad for a guy with 1 eye. Right.
And
Right, yeah. So now we're going to head over to the marketplace, where we're going to do a really cool skip to start the level. So you might have noticed like trampolines kind of scattered around, but they're kind of hollowed out. You have to unlock them, and you get that by getting medals in certain levels. We're going to actually bypass using one. Are they called nerves or nerds? I've been insulting them this entire time. I apologize to all the nerds. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm going to jump up here, like that. We're going to bypass that nerve. I always thought they were called nerds, I don't know why.
Booga 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 booga.
I like nerds better. Okay, I'm going to drop down here. I'm going to take this thing out because I don't want it to interfere with my scare. So hi then, nerve.
Booga 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 booga.
You all didn't hear a thing. You all misheard me. That's all it was. Yeah. Reset? Jamie, how's your schedule go? Is it good to reset? I hope chat heard that, by the way.
Booga 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 booga.
Okay, so sewers are going to open for us. We're going to drop down. Gonna jump on top of here. He says. There we go. Oh, God. Excuse me, Nerf, can you come here? Okay, sure. Oh. The box is scaring it. There's actually a funny moment where, like, because, like, the ooze that's on the screen, it can actually appear in front of the canister, so you have no idea what input to press. Okay, so the last one is locked in the cages, and we have these little symbols that we need to unlock it. The pattern's very easy. It's right, middle, left, left. Okay, and that is the marketplace done. So we're on to the last level of the urban area, which is the docks.
There's nothing.
I'm also being very careful not to hit exit game, because that would be really bad, because then we'd be 15 minutes even more. If you reset... I love how I just caught that, by the way. Right, so there's the first nerve. I nearly said nerd again then.
Ouch!
Also, these enemies are really annoying because they can actually rebuild themselves. So they just keep coming back. Grab the red one. I'm going to scare the green nerve here. I'm still stuck on saying nerd. I keep going to say it every time. But yeah, while I'm climbing up this lighthouse, feel free to jump in.
I will. And we've got a donation from Limblom. They've put £5 towards the Through the Fire and the Flames incentive, which will be played at 175% speed, I believe. Wow. And they say, booga 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 booga.
I did miss a skip there. Like, I've yet to actually be able to get this. There's actually a point where if you roll off the lighthouse at the right angle, it will spawn you back on these docks, which just saves you the jumping back. Okay, so climb up here, because we need to just quickly fill up our orange meter.
Booga 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 booga.
Okay, get that one. Jump back onto the docks, and we're gonna head over and yeah, this one.
Booga 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 booga.
There's that one gone.
Not bad for a guy with one eye.
Okay, so the urban area is all done. We're going to move on to the desert area. Before we do, though, we have to just, well, the game wants us to do a race with Randall, but we don't have to do it. You can just quit it. That's what we're going to do.
Okay, Sully. Here.
So we're going to spawn in the urban pursuit. Also, we're unlocking the trampolines there, so we're actually able to use those. This is the urban pursuit. It's basically like a roll race, but we're not actually going to do it. We can just leave it. There's one for each stage, but the only one we have to do is the Arctic Pursuit, because that's like the end of the run. So yeah, so we're going to head over. We're going to go over and do the desert. Randall's there literally running around, so you can re-race him if you lose, for example. But yeah, we're going to go to the Sphinx. This one actually is a little bit annoying. It's basically a big game of Simon Says. I missed it. It's fine. There's a method where you can do a bounce on the mailbox, and then you can bounce on the switch, and then you gain movement in the cutscene. But it's not the easy thing to do. But yeah. So yeah, we need to press the switches in the right order. Fortunately, we know where they are. And each time you complete one, it will spawn a nerve for us to go and scare. Yeah, that will light one of the fires, and then we repeat it. I'm going to try it again. I didn't get it. I can try again, actually. It's fine. It's tougher than it looks. Sun Beetle Pizza Wave, as I like to call it. But I'm going to grab these on the way. Done. Beetle. Then we need to head across. That spawns a green nerve for us. Again, we'll try the skip. Give it one try though. Not worth actually messing around with it. Ah, that's fine. So it's fire, eye, moon, and I don't know what they are.
My guess would be marbles.
Not a bad shout, actually. Yeah, probably is marbles. There's fire. Grab that. And then the last ones are up on the other side. I don't know why it makes us go this way. I don't know. Like, the logical one would be the other way around. Like, do eye, then fire, and then bring us around this way to get this one. But yeah, the game decided not to do that for some reason. Right, the yellow one spawns. I'm gonna drop down here though, because there's two that just spawn in the area. I need to watch out for this guy.
Booga 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 booga. Booga 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 booga. Booga 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 booga.
And again, we're gonna head over this way.
Ouch!
That's fine. He's on the floor. I should finish this by the time he hits me.
Booga 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 booga.
Yeah, I'm good.
Booga 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 booga.
Then we can head over to the one that's on the switch.
Booga 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 booga. Booga 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 booga. Not bad for a guy with one eye.
Okay, who fancies a little trip to the Oasis?
In the zone today.
Alright, so we're going to leave the Sphinx. I also just realised the Sphinx was a face of water noose. It was like I've just realised that for the first time. That's quite funny. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Oasis. So this level is actually really fun. So we're not gonna do Simon Says yet. We're gonna actually. Land there. Right, grab this one. Okay, now we're going to do one of these. Yellow, red, yellow. That will spawn us a blue nerve. We better intercept it. There we go. So we need to do one more of those, but before we do that, we're going to do a little trick up here. So we need to turn around here, jump on this leaf. Oops. And then fall in the water. Also playing as Mike, we do have the advantage where you can do that little, hovering in the air like that. So you can kind of line up your landing, which is quite nice. I'm scaring this nerve over a beach ball as well. Okay. So we're going to drop down here. I then need to jump here. And get the one on the tree. Right, so we've done one game of Simon Says. We're going to do another one. So we've got red, orange, red, green. Okay, I didn't quite make it this time, which is fine. But what we can do is just wait here. Hello. Okay. And that is the Oasis.
Not bad for a guy with one eye.
Still not bad with a guy with one eye. Okay, so now we're going to play as Sully for one level. So enjoy it. I heard that joke and I like it. Oh. It's all about the schedule, that's all it is. Rightio, so what we're going to do is we need to collect some of the ooze so we can get the blue nerve over here. Bit of a shame we don't play as Sully because I feel like he has the better animations. But yeah, the reason why we've got to play as Sully is basically because he's taller, he allows us to do a trick. So I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna drop down onto the platform. We're gonna grab this block, which we're gonna throw on the tomb. I'm then gonna walk right to the edge. I'm gonna drop it very nicely, jump on it, jump. Then we're gonna clip underneath it. There we go. So we're just skipping the whole thing. You meant to put like 3 boxes down to be able to open the tomb, but if you just clip onto it, you just fall down. Easy as that. Ow! Yeah, he's gonna see me. That's fine. Shut him down for a bit. Then we're gonna try and get this directly in the slot, which I got. Then we got to do the same on the other side. So we need 2 more boxes. The only thing about Sully's, you can't do the rolling movement where you, like, you speed up the animation. You have to just walk normally. We are going to do this, though. Also, launch the box down, jump down it. We've just got enough ooze now as well, so we've got enough for the 2 orange ones. Try and hit the thing again. There we go. There we go. I love how his eyes like bulge out when he's just doing that animation. I don't know what it is about that animation. But yeah, we need to go through here. We're going to avoid the snake. Orange one will spawn. Oh, and here we go. Now I can't see the inputs. I'm just going to guess the inputs now. There we go.
Alright! Yeah!
Absolutely, yeah. Who needs an input display? Get rid of that.
Just wait, somebody will have made a ROM hack that hides that input from everybody, from every single version of that.
I want to see that.
That would actually be a really good speedrun.
It would. It would actually would. How's your RNG? Can you click on the right button like 100 times?
Can you get 1 in 3 chance correct for what? 400? Well, not 400. It might be a bit excessive, but like 150 times.
It's probably not a bad number. Yeah, it's probably about right, actually. Yeah. All right, welcome to the pyramid. So, actually, in my view, one of the best design levels I've ever seen in any game. So, each pyramid, each face is a different design, different layout, and the way to swap it is there's a switch at the start, and that will bring you to a different part of the pyramid. And I just love this design. I don't know what it is. I just love it. Like for a PS1 game to do this as well, I'd find that really impressive. I don't know like if people agree with me, but yeah. But yeah, we also do deliberately fall off the pyramid because it just spawns us back faster. So now we're on the snake side of the pyramid. And also, like, the enemies that spawn here is based on which side of the pyramid you're on. So now I'm on the snake side. There's snakes. Like, who'd have thought? So we're going to get that one. I want to roll this way. I want to drop off here because there's a red ooze. That gives us enough to get the yellow one, which is actually on top of this tree. So we're going to get this one now because we have enough ooze. I then need to hit the switch as well. I forgot to do that. So we can go to the other side of the pyramid. Go. There we go. Get the orange one.
Booga 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 booga. Ow, ow. Not bad for a guy with one eye.
There we go, and that is the desert area done. So now we're going to go on to the bit more chillier side of the game. We're going to go to the Arctic.
Does that mean we get to meet everyone's favourite abominable snowman?
Sadly not.
Oh.
There are snowmen, but not the abominable snowmen.
Nice work, boys.
And just kill the run now. You just save 20 minutes. There you go. So again, we're going to leave the desert pursuit. We don't actually want to do that. There you go. We're going to ignore Randall, and we're heading over to the Arctic.
So hang on, we're in a speed run, but we're avoiding the section where we go fast.
Yes, because that's even faster. What's faster than going fast? Just not doing it. There we go. So we're in the sugar shack, and I immediately die. That's fun. So I need to do a little bit of a reroute now. Need to get that. Use the trampoline. Miss the jump. There we go. So this level's actually like quite short. There is a chance it will get a little bit longer if I miss a jump, because it's actually a bit of a tight jump. Essentially, there's like, as you can imagine, in a level called the Sugar Shack, there's a shack, and there's a nerve on the roof, which you can get to by jumping. If you miss the jump, you have to build like a log tower to get to it. That's an interesting landing. Okay. I guess we're doing this the slow way now. Okay. Try that again. But yeah, to be able to reach the roof from this next nerve, you'll see like the nerve is at the edge of here. I need to make it to the building over there. It's a bit of a tight jump. We'll try it. So we need to roll off and then jump. Ah, no, I didn't make it. That's fine. It's fine though. What we can do is we'll just build the bridge. Unfortunately, you can't throw things as far as Mike. We have to just build it. We only need 2, so it's not that much slower. Like, they actually intended to build more, but the problem is with Mike, because he's so short, you can't throw more than 2 on it. The other ones just don't reach. Yeah, we also don't go inside the shack, because there's no nerves that we need in there. It's only a red nerve in there, so if we were doing 100%, we'd be going in there. But
not bad for a guy with one eye.
okay, so we've done the Sugar Shack. We're going to head over and we're going to do the ski lift, which actually is, if you do the ski lift like fully optimal, it's so satisfying, but it's very hard. So yeah, the enemies here are penguins as well, like little purple penguins that just roll around. So we're going to go around the edge, getting as much ooze as we can. I want to try and not need as much in the ski lift area, because, again, it's not a fun area. I also need to watch out, because in the Arctic areas, there's flying fish. As you can see there. There they go. And they can interrupt your scare animation. So if you're mid-scare, and then you get hit by one of them, it cancels it. So here's what I mean by the snowmen. So there are snowmen in these levels, but they're just not as fun as the abominable snowmen. Okay. I missed the cycle, so I've got to wait. Yeah, I've got to wait a while. So while I'm waiting... Would you like to jump in?
Yeah, I just quickly want to remind people that we do have a couple of open incentives. One is to name the NPC for Toilet in Wonderland, which, as far as I can see, doesn't have anything against it, unless it's not shown to us. So it's still open for the taking. We also have the Through the Fire and Flames incentive, which is going to be played at 175% speed, and that is just over halfway. We need another £205 to meet that incentive.
That's easy, come on. I believe in you, chat. Okay, I might need to run around the edge here because I think I'm a couple ooze short. Fortunately, this game does give is quite generous with the ooze that it gives you, so you actually don't need as much. Super time. If I'd have made that jump, it would have been, but nope. Okay. I risked it for a biscuit, and I failed. So I can still make this quicker. I've just got to get this jump right. Because I still need the ooze that's floating in the air there. I can do something a little bit cool here, actually. No one saw that. No one saw me just fail that jump, right? Okay, I'm not going to try that jump again. I will jump onto the other platform. So this is losing a little bit of time, but it's all good. It's all good. It's a marathon run. Yeah, it's a marathon, no sprint. Oh, please don't miss enough ooze. Please don't miss enough. Ah, it's one short, really? Okay, it's fine. Do this. There we go. Got it.
Hey! Booga, 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 booga.
Yeah, not a great ski lift. But we're still fine. Okay, so got one more nerve to scare. There you go. I mean, this is the hard. I find this is the hardest level in the run. So,
Not bad for a guy
like,
with
it's hard to do that optimal. It's really hard. But yeah, fortunately, the last two levels aren't as bad. And in fact, it's they're quite short as well. So we're looking good on time. You know I love you, scaring me. You know I'd never do anything to disappoint you. Okay, so we're gonna go to the iceberg.
ouch!
I don't lose 2 health bars already. What happened there? I didn't even see what happened. It's fine though. But yeah, this level is very generous with its ooze. Like you'll see in a second what I mean. But like if I go up here. Oh yes, that is a deliberate fall into the ocean. There we go. Oh god, I can't get hit once more, which is it's fine. There is a calorie actually here, so it's fine. I hope that snowman doesn't throw a snowball at me. No, we're fine. Don't do that one. Born by this guy. Need to be a little bit careful I don't get hit on the way to the next one, but we should be fine. go, that's fine. Perfect.
Booga, 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 booga. Ouch! That is not good.
That's fine. We have lives. Oop.
Ouch!
I'm not sure what hit me there, but sure.
Booga, 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 booga.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's hiding behind here. There he is.
Not bad for a guy with one eye.
Right, yeah, one more level in the Arctic area, and then it's got the final pursuit, and then that will be done. So we're very nearly at the end. Also, did anyone see we got 69 ooze in that level? But yeah, while I'm spawning into the hot springs, yeah, anything you want to read?
Yeah, we've had a few donations come in. We've had £15 from Limblom, and they've just put that money towards naming the NPC Anita Go. We have £15 from Big the Dave saying blah 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 ah! And they've put that towards naming the NPC. Third option.
Third option.
And then £5 from Finn that just says good luck with the Rundine.
Hi, Finn. Alright. Alright. Get into the spring. Gonna jump up. Gonna get some more ooze. This level's actually, again, another really generous one. So you always get more than you actually need. It's kind of designed... What's also weird, I find, in this game is that if you respawn into it, all the ooze respawns. So you don't actually need to worry about it. So scare me, you'll be very happy to hear about your schedule. This should be a sub 50. So anything for you, mate. Right, so we can go back through the tunnel. Avoid the snowmen with broomsticks. Just ignore them, they're just there. Oh, hello. That penguin was aggressive.
So, I've just had Skemmy point out that Mike is basically Green Sonic at this point. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, actually, no, I do actually need that. There we go. There we go. Now we have enough. Ow. You can actually do a trick where you just respawn, but I didn't lose enough health along the way, so we're going the normal way. We're going to run over. And we're going to scare the last one through the snowman.
Not bad for a guy with one eye.
There we go. That's the last level of the game done. We've got one more thing to do, though. We need to do the final Arctic pursuit. So, okay, we might just be over 50 minutes. Like, maybe... Only just! I forgot how slow PS1 loading screens are. Wow, you... There we go. Okay. last thing, so we got Arctic Pursuit. So Randall cheats, he goes first, but we're going to chase after him. There we go. So Mike just rolls into a ball. Also, what's funny about this this level, and I am convinced this is true, you can't win this race. No matter what I do, I've never won this race. Probably just skill issue. Also, teleporters. That's what I just unlocked as well. So when you like revisit the levels, you can get to different areas by using those. But yeah, time is coming up. It's when I cross the finish line and you see Randall's cutscene start. So I will point it out. We've got a little bit of track to do first. And that is time. 13 seconds. But yeah, that was Monsters Inc. Scream Team. We've got a nice little ceremony where Mike and Sully get presented with their bronze medals. So they've passed the first part of their exam. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the run. It's very fun to do. I do recommend it. It's actually got quite a big skill jump as well, so obviously optimal routes, getting the cycles. It's very fun. But yeah, I do recommend it. Thanks for UKSG for having me again doing another run. Good morning to everyone who's just woken up as well. Welcome to everyone in. If you want to see more speedruns of mine, you can see my speedrun.com page. It's just Dino95HD, and that's across everywhere. So Twitch, YouTube, Blue Sky. Just, yeah, check those out. Enjoy the rest of the marathon. Keep donating to Crisis. And with that, I will pass you back to White Tiger.
Thank you very much, Dino, and thank you for that awesome run. It's great. It was actually amazing to see a game that I grew up playing actually played to completion for once. But yeah, with that, we are going to go to a quick intermission while we get set up for Abe's Exodus and that max casualties run. So we'll catch you in a few minutes.